Hey guys! Today I'm here to do my review. Oh no! I deleted my notes because I really approved them. I'm going to do my review of Savage Draft by Emmy Laybourne. This book is the third book in the 1 Minute 14 series. I'm on the street, my notes back. Don't worry. My notes are fine. They've gone into my cloud. I don't know why it's still saying want to read. Yes, this book, as I've said, was the final conclusion. I love this finale. I've enjoyed this trilogy from the very beginning. However, I thought it was too young for me personally. It's easy to read, and there's a nice mix of characters, and it's a plenty of action and a different take on the chemical release Couplet story. The third and final installment is very different from the first two installments, but still fits nicely as part of the whole. It's somehow darker and more mature. Like the stories had some growth and development along with characters. There's maybe one or two too many coincidences to be plausible, but this is still probably one of my favourite series ever, and I would totally want my children to read this book. If they picked this up from the library, or we was at the library in the teen section, I would totally recommend this book to them. The whole series to them. Because I would recommend it to a 13, 14-year-old really. I'm like 6 years older than that. I'm like 20, so yeah. Well, 20 in 3 weeks. So it is a bit too young. But I enjoyed it, highly enjoyed it. And the first two, as you'll see in my review, will be up a couple of days or a week or whenever before this. I gave them both, I think I gave them both 4 out of 5 stars. And I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. So I love this one a bit more. And if anyone wants, I don't want to spoil this, so I don't want to spoil the rebook talk. Seeing as I'll be able to do that because I blabber too much. There was one character I didn't like all the way through, and that was I liked Dean, but I didn't like Nico. I can't find it. Yeah, this one thing it said, like you might think it would be on like it sounds alright, but it's just the voice I had in my head of him, and it's a bit cocky. It's Alex said to Nico, hold on a minute. This is her song, so if I read you Astrid's Holly's song, this is what it says. He says there is a place, he says there'll be light. I know not to trust a boy, but I think he's alright. He says that we'll be safe, he says they're taking strays. I don't believe in God, but I listen when he prays. Let there be a place that's good, a green oasis in a hidden wood. Take us far out of harm's way, and find us shelter so that we all may stay together. He says we have to hope, he says we must not fear. He doesn't know I'm fine, just as long as he's near. Let there be a dream come true, a broke down farmhouse and a shaded lane. Take us far out of harm's way, and find us shelter so that we all may stay together. Together, together. And Nico said, Alex said to Nico, he said, didn't you like that part so much? Alex wanted Nico to join in. He said, this is the way he liked it, but I think it was being sarcastic. He said, I like the part where it says, we're supposed to stay together, Nico said. Then he turned his back on us. So he said that, then turned his back on him. Because, yeah. And something, the character I really did like was Laura, Josie, when she came back. That's a spoiler. This is the bit. I'll just read this paragraph. My hair is tied up in knots, but it's dirty, and if I don't get hung, there's some shampoo soon in a comb, it'll just drain into 2 clumps. I look like a zombie avatar of myself. And that zombie avatar I laughed at. I thought that was funny. This is what I really liked, because of what of the kids. I think of Brandon so handsome, that jaw of his, and how I like to push my face into his neck and feel his stubble. It was a fling, and I know we were only together because we were trapped in a store. But still, it was only thrilling to be with someone so raggedly gorgeous. I think about Nico with his utter seriousness, almost unable to be light-hearted even for a moment, in who so believed he loved me. I loved him too, maybe at times. I felt smothered by his adoration, but I did love him, too, I did. And I really liked her, because she admitted to herself that she did like Nico, and that she missed Braden and stuff. So, yeah, and that is even though they think she's dead. So at this point, they think she was dead. Because I like this, that it was between, who was it between? Josie, Dean, and I think it was Alex, Dean, so Josie, and it was just Dean and Josie, sorry about that. Dean, yeah, just Dean and Josie. There might have been another character perspective thrown in there, but the main two was Dean and Josie. Whereas the second book, the first book was all Dean, from Dean's perspective. The second book was from Dean and his brother, and this book was between Dean and Josie. And is it Astrid? Yeah. So that is my review of Savage Draft. So, bye guys!